So with the rise of popular AI apps like Midjourney and Leonardo, many people are asking, will AI replace t-shirt designers for print on demand? In this video, I'm going to share with you what I think will happen and answer that question by showing you popular t-shirt designs on Amazon and Redbubble and what AI can and can't do. Let's go. Hey everyone, it's Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I wanted to talk about AI, more specifically what AI can do as far as replacing a t-shirt designer. How well is AI equipped to take that over totally? And I'm going to show you what it does today. I can't predict what it's going to do in the future, but I'm going to show you some of the limitations of AI today and what kinds of things to look out for and what kinds of things you can do with AI, but the kinds of things that you may want to do yourself. Maybe using AI as a tool, but not necessarily using AI as an automatic thing to make t-shirt designs over and over and over again. So the thing I want to do is I'm going to show you what kinds of things are popular right now, and we're going to see if AI can do it or not do it, and we'll take it from there. So let's get into the internet right now, and I'll show you some popular designs for t-shirts with print on demand. Okay, so the first place I wanted to go to is Amazon Merch on Demand. I'm using Pretty Merch Pro Plus to look at the most popular designs with print on demand on Amazon. So if we scroll down, you can see very easily, this is nice that Pretty Merch Pro Plus does this on the research tab. You can see these are the top selling designs on Amazon right now with print on demand, with Amazon Merch on Demand, right? So let's see how many of them have words in it. Almost all of them, right? So 1, 2, 3, like these two don't, but that's Mickey Mouse and that's Grogu from Star Wars. So you can't do that. So I'm taking that out automatically. Words, 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 right? Look at this, all words. This one doesn't. So there's one out of the top, I don't know, how far did we go down? 5, this is 6, 12, 18, 24, like in the top 30, 1 in 30. Words, 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 words. So you get the idea. This one's not, but this is also, I think, a trademark, copyrighted stuff. And there's, right? So words play a very, very important part in print-on-demand t-shirts, at least on Amazon, and I think in most print-on-demand places. If you look at graphic t-shirts, almost always 80% of the time, maybe even 90% of the time, there's words on it. So if we go to Midjourney, let's just use Midjourney as one of them. You can see right here, I wrote a vector t-shirt design with the words 5th grade vibes, because we saw that on there. And look at this, it cannot do words, right? So if you are trying to use Midjourney or any other print-on-demand site currently right now and type in the words that you want, it doesn't spit it out, right? It understood that I wanted a flower, and so it focused on the flower, but look at these words, they're nonsense words, right? Here's another one, a vector t-shirt design that says, I heart my boyfriend, which we saw here. I love hot dads, I love my boyfriend. Look how simple that is to make without AI. You just need text and a heart graphic, but using AI, it doesn't understand it. There's a disconnect. It did the heart thing, but it didn't do the text because it can't understand how to lay out text, how to even draw text as of right now. And they may change, this may change in the future, but one of the limiting factors of AI currently is doing anything with text. So if you're wanting to compete with AI designs and think, want something, just put in text, any text, right? Any types of text. And it can be as simple as this. AI can't do that. AI can't do that. AI can't do any of these. It maybe could do this silhouette of a dog with a checkerboard thing, but again, that's not the most popular thing on here. Or if we look at it, graphics by itself, at least on Amazon by itself, isn't most popular. So you may be thinking, well, let's go to another print-on-demand site and see. I know Redbubble and TeePublic are more graphic heavy. So let's go to Redbubble now, and I'll show you the kinds of things that sell there so you can kind of get an idea. Will AI replace t-shirt designers for Redbubble then? And obviously not here on Merch on Demand, but will it do it for Redbubble? All right, so here we are on Redbubble, and yes, Redbubble has more graphic design t-shirts where it's just a graphic and not text. So let's look on here. This is the best-selling t-shirts. We see text, 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 text. Here's just a graphic. So yes, a lot more just graphics, just a graphic, just a graphic, just a graphic. And AI is actually pretty good at doing stuff like this. So let's see this one. You see the monkey with headphones. If I did that here, and I tried to do one, you can see I typed in this prompt and it did give me a monkey with headphones and kind of close, and it does a pretty good job at that. Let's do another example. So take a look at this one. Here's a fox with an astronaut helmet. If I go here, I did one fox with an astronaut helmet. Pretty good. I think some of these would work on a t-shirt. But here's the deal. Copying other people's design is not a great strategy. For t-shirt or anything really. You have to be creative, and creative, which is more unique and coming up with something that people haven't seen before, that is what sells t-shirts on Redbubble. Just coming in here and saying, oh, I'm gonna do this exact same thing, I'm gonna do this exact same thing, that's not gonna work, because these people already have built up so many sales that they're gonna rank higher, and they know that this is the original one and it's just not gonna be as good as the original. So there's that. And the thing that AI cannot do is be creative, have a vision, have intuition. All those things need to be added in here. So you'll still have to come up with something new and creative and put that in as image, as the prompt, right? AI is only as creative as the creative prompts that you put in there. It's not going to be able to design an award-winning t-shirt design for you by just putting, please create a popular design for me, and it's not going to spit out anything. So that's one of the downsides of AI. Yes, it does amazing graphics and can kind of copy what's already out there, but it can't make original things without you thinking of what the original thing is going to be. Hopefully that makes sense. So AI is a great tool if you're already creative and can think of things outside of the box, that things that people haven't done before, but things that people and the audience really would want to see. So you have to incorporate all those same things that you're going to do as a t-shirt designer and use AI as a tool to create something that people want to buy. So the next point I want to bring across is AI is great and can make some great designs, but it's not at a point yet where you can just put in something there and it's already ready for print on demand t-shirts. So there's lots of things you have to do with AI art. You have to upscale it, because usually it's 1024 by 1024 where you need it at least 4500 by 5400 for t-shirt design. There's usually a background that you have to remove. It's not a transparent PNG. It's actually a JPEG when you see it. So you're gonna have to convert it, remove the background, convert it to a PNG, and it's not laid out yet either. So when you get the design, usually like we saw in the Amazon example, you're gonna have to get the design and then put text with it and then kind of move things around and lay everything out. So you're still gonna need some kind of skill to put it all together and make sure that it works cohesively on a t-shirt design in that tall rectangle. So there's lots of little things that you may need to fix even when you remove the background too. Sometimes there's little things in there, little things that need to be fixed, lines around things that you may not have seen until you zoom up. And not to mention some of the graphic design faults in there. Sometimes there's an extra finger, sometimes there's an extra color where it shouldn't be, and so on and so forth. So for that reason, I don't think AI is at a point right now to take over anybody's t-shirt design business. It's definitely not a just point and click and create design after design after design endlessly like people were thinking that will actually get people to add more designs. I think it's still at a point where it's a tool, just like grabbing clip art, just like grabbing fonts and things and putting it together. I don't think it's at a point where it's giving someone super amount of advantage. The big advantage for AI currently is only that it can create designs that there's no clip art for, right? You can use your imagination and create something. There may not be a clip art for a half unicorn and half mermaid or something like that, which is really specific, and maybe AI could do that by combining two things together, or maybe it couldn't. But you see what I mean? There's some advantages to AI by creating things that aren't already out there in the wild with clip art. So I'm back on Amazon Merch on Demand. I wanted to show you one more thing that I would do if you're trying to compete with AI or do things that AI can't do, and that is doing nice grouping. So look at this one right here. You can see this whole grouping a dinosaur alphabet. AI cannot do this, especially with the text, but just if you wanted all these dinosaurs lined up like this or having dinosaurs that match, it's really hard to do with AI. Same thing with this one right here. You can see another version of dinosaur alphabet. This one is all in the same style and they all, work together and is put nicely kind of laid out. And a human did this, not an AI, because it takes so much skill to do this, trying to put it in some kind of pattern. So let me show you, like I did this on Discord as well, trying to test out AI. And this is what I came up with. And you can see some of the dinosaurs are okay, but some of them have some problems, right? They're crossing over, they're like missing a head, there's two tails on this one, and so on. And we don't know like the names of these dinosaurs either. So I said, do vector art with 26 dinosaurs, each representing different letter of the alphabet. It didn't know what to put on here. I mean, they knew alphabet, but I don't know if this is that kind of dinosaur and things like that. So those kinds of things, those kinds of details, AI has a really hard time to do. So again, a long story short, AI is not at a point right now that I think is going to take over anybody's t-shirt print-on-demand business. I think it's a good tool right now to get some really creative graphic designs, but you're going to have to be, as a t-shirt designer, like I've shown on some of my videos, you're going to have to use that design, take away the background, put other things around it, make it a great layout. Even if you're just going to do a graphic like we've seen on Redbubble, you're still going to have to be the designer that knows how to upscale it and knows how to remove the background and knows how to place it and use the right colors. There's still a lot of creative parts to that, and finding the right kinds of things to actually put in the prompts to get a design that people actually want to buy. You can't just randomly create stuff with AI and expect people to buy those things if you haven't done any of the research or haven't done any of the creative prompts or haven't done any of those kinds of things. So yes, AI is great, but it's not at a point currently where I think it's going to take over anyone's graphic design or t-shirt design for print on demand. So until they fix all those problems that I mentioned, I think you're very, very safe by doing t-shirt designs on your own and creating and using AI as a tool. Hope this video was really helpful for you. If you want to see what AI can really do with t-shirts, I have an AI playlist. I'll put it right here for you to watch. You can see all things AI. Again, it's not a one-stop shop that's going to give you everything you need to get lots and lots of sales for print on demand, but it is a great tool to use. Thanks again for watching, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.